three, roti, is basically food. It could be processed food, it could be food, it could be from agro or agricultural input or whatever. So today we are going to throw some light on agro and food processing. Agriculture and food, they have got fundamental relationships where agriculture acts as the basic and primary producer of food and food products, thus making agriculture the foundation for food security and nutrition on a global basis. Food processing is basically transformation of agricultural products into food or one form of food into another form of food. Food processing, like we said, since starts with agriculture, the agri inputs are very important. Having produced the food products, quality is very important. And having produced the food products, basic problems, challenges, and difficulties we face in industry, those things also will be discussed. And today we have got the eminent personalities from CFTRI, that is Central Food Technological Research Institute. They are going to brief us the upcoming trends in food processing. Now, without wasting much of time, since agriculture starts with, food processing starts with agriculture, agriculture starts with the agri inputs, I would request Mr. Om Jajodia ji, the founder CEO for Krishi Kanti Kendra, to please speak about agri inputs for sustainable food processing. Mr. Jajodia uncle, please.
रुक जाओ। Friends, I thank Advantage Vidarbha for giving me the opportunity to address this August gathering. I welcome and thank Dr. Sandeep Udliar, Chief Scientist, CFTRI, a renowned international name. I also welcome Honorable Dr. Atul Vaidya, Vice Chancellor, LIT, Mrs. Subhati Agrawal, CEO, Agro Foundation, wonderful, innovative company, and our Kapil Sahu. Kapil Sahu is an all-rounder like Kapil Dev. We have got Vidarbha Industries Association, and we have got one very active forum, Agro and Food Processing Forum, which is hosting this program, and he is the all-rounder for all this. So I thank him also for this event. Agro and food processing is a subject. Agro and food. Food is अन्न. अन्न परम ब्रह्म है. और हमारे यहाँ एक कहावत है, हरि अनंता, हरि कथा अनंता. इसी तरह फूड अनंता, अन्न अनंता, अन्न की कथा अनंता. फूड प्रोसेसिंग की कोई अंत नहीं है. Whenever you start right from the beginning of humanity till the end of humanity, any business enterprise can stop, but not the food processing. So if you are interested in this, this is a thing which is not going to end. IT जा सकता है और कोई जा सकता है, but no end to food processing until the human race is there. Sir, young people, मुझे सारे young people दिख रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Sir, for young people, this is the ocean of opportunities. This is the ocean of opportunities for Vidarbha people, because we have got some special type of climate. Our climate is characteristic, our heat is characteristic, our soil is characteristic, our people are characteristic. So we have got some connection, a combination of these natural factors, which we grow so many things like haldi, oranges, cotton, and if they are properly processed by the sons of the soil, they can play wonders. Sir, एक बात मैं बीच में बोलता हूँ, we have got a problem. We have got more exports and less imports. Cow is an animal which has not been studied. If we study, sir, we can add to our economy $1 trillion. I can discuss with you both, sir, any time. I have got the data, and this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for everybody to transfer our country, ourselves, into the richest people of the world, healthiest people of the world. Sir, in Agro Forum, we have developed a technology which I'll offer you free of cost. You can double the yield of cotton and tur. You can double the yield of cotton and tur without addition of expenditure. Those who are interested can contact Vidarbha Industries Association, Agro Forum. सर, आप लोगों के सामने बात करना है, सूरज को दिया दिखाना है. I am just an ordinary farmer, but you have given me an opportunity. Food processing includes processing of cereals, pulses, milk products, meat products, soybean, and so many other fruits, vegetables. So it is no end to it. Just I can keep on talking and the entire time will be over. Sir, scope, मैं आप लोगों से कहना चाहूँगा, there is a lot of scope for food processing and number of institutions like CFTRI, LIT, IIT Kharagpur, various NITs, agriculture colleges, where you can obtain the training and grow rich. Food processing is an opportunity to grow rich, grow healthy, and not only you, for the nation also. So, इसलिए that I request you all young people to study, listen these stalwarts. They will guide you properly. I am just a layman. I will just request and invite you for one more thing. Tomorrow, on 10th February, we have got a workshop at Vidarbha Industries Association, Audyogik Bhavan, at 10:30. Dr. Mudliar will be the chief guest, and this will be an opportunity to add to what your knowledge is. एक भी आइडिया यदि मिलती है तो यू कैन चेंज योर लाइफ. सो डॉक्टर मुदलियार विल बी विथ अस एंड अदर स्पीकर्स विल ऑलवेज बी विथ अस. प्लीज जॉइन अस एट 10:30. इट विल ओनली अप टू 2 o'clock एंड यू कैन एंजॉय इट. फूड प्रोसेसिंग का नाम नागपुर में लेते हैं तो आई रिमेंबर ऑफ हल्दीराम. एंड व्हाट इज द वर्थ ऑफ हल्दीराम? I do not want to tell, but in Indian Parliament he was called Walmart of India. So you can also grow to that height. Walmart of India, and his turnover is about 9,000 crore. And I have seen him moving in rickshaws. But a simple person and smiling, they were innovative, and he has reached to this height. So you can also do it. And innovation, hard work, quality, politeness has brought him to this height. दोस्तों जब भी तुम कोई नई शुरुआत करोगे, सब लोग हंसेंगे तुम पे, लेकिन याद रखो जिस पे ये दुनिया हंसी है उसने ही इतिहास रचा है. तो आपको इतिहास रचना है तो थोड़ा बोल्ड होना पड़ेगा. बिजनेस में आना है, मार्केटिंग करना है तो बोल्ड होना ही पड़ेगा. धन्यवाद. एडवांटेज विदर्भ, VIA, and you all, thank you very much.
Thank you, Babuji. Friends, there is a saying, garbage in is garbage out. So if you do not give correct input to the process, incorrect or poor quality input will always produce faulty products or poor quality output or poor quality products. Particularly for food production, agriculture is important. For agri inputs, we have got, the requirements are good quality of soil, Since Vidarbha region, particularly Nagpur, is located in the foothills of Satpura, which is nothing but in the foothills of Himalayas, there are good qualities of combined qualities of the qualities of soil, that is loamy soil, sandy soil, etc. What is suitably required for varieties of crops are available. So Nagpur region, particularly Vidarbha region, can be a good agricultural hub for sustainable food production. Coming back to inputs, again, Babuji has been dealing with a lot of seed material and the planting material, like you mentioned. Traditionally, nurseries in India had been used for commercial fruits and commercial vegetables. Recently, with a lot of research, we have come up with a material, that is study material, which is being used. Now, nurseries are being used for regular crops like tuar, cotton, and things like that. We have got, being located in central India with a lot of access to gausalas, we have got close to about 300 gausalas available in and around Nagpur. And these gausalas produce good quality of biofertilizers, organic fertilizers that goes into production of naturally grown fruits and vegetables and other crops, sustainable food products. We also, being located close to neem capital of India, that is Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, we get a lot of neem material for Jivamrut and other natural pesticides. And the most important thing, the labor force what is required for as input for food processing, we get good quality labor available from nearby states, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. That is helpful for agriculture. Most important is the sunshine. In Nagpur area, we get approximately 2,800 hours of sunshine and average 50,000 lux of sunshine throughout the year. So that is very apt and suitable for producing the required agriculture inputs for food processing. Coming back, like I mentioned, once you produce the quality food, the food products, quality plays a very important role. LIT University, we have fortunately Dr. Atul Vaidya sir available with us. Dr. Atul Vaidya sir, a graduate from LIT, my own senior, 1985 batch. He has been handling various senior responsibilities in government, including Director of CSR, NIRI and all that. He has a big roadmap for LIT to become a hub for food quality laboratory and institutes like that. I request Dr. Vaidya sir to please share his ideas.
A very good afternoon to all. So, basically already Kapil Sahu, who is my junior, he has already narrated what I wanted to say in short. Food industry, वो कहते हैं कि there is no recession for food industry and pharma industry. Rest all industries will go through phases of recession. Food industry is different for that. And it starts with agriculture. It starts with processing of agro products, converting into value-added food products, and then finally selling it as a product in different forms. Now, this is a natural process, and everybody knows that, and we have been doing it traditionally over the years, over the thousands of years. This is a routine process, and all of us are surviving because of that. When it comes to industry, or when it comes to commercialization of such things, then you get into the mode of standardization of processes. Then it's no longer a conventional practice of cutting routine agro practices, converting it using traditional methods. So you need innovation and cost saving at each and every step, right? Maybe it from sowing the seeds, growing the seeds, getting the yield, processing the seeds or processing the agro products, using waste, agro waste for different energy purpose or different purpose. Getting the standardization of the raw material which is being used for a commercial food production. There is a difference between Ghar Ki Rasoi hotel and a good hotel and a McDonald's. There is a difference. So why McDonald's is McDonald's or why KFC is KFC, it's an international brand, it's only because of the standardization of the processes, QA/QC. You will find that the taste of McDonald's all over world is almost same. There is no difference. Whether it is good for palate or not is a different issue. There is a routine standard taste for KFC, for McDonald's. It is because they have standardized each and every process, right from the raw material, quality, process to what temperature something is to be heated, how it is to be mixed, and then how it is to be packed, everything. So even a layman who is not food technologist or even a layman who has not worked there, if he is trained for 1 month, he can work in McDonald's. So that is the level of standardization in food industry. Same thing with KFC and same thing with all international brands. And of course Indian brands are not behind. So I am not saying that we are behind. What I wanted to say is that when you think of commercialization of a food product, when you think of commercialization of routine things, you need a lot of technology, you need a lot of engineering, you need a lot of analysis, and you need a lot of standardization, quality control and quality assurance. Especially if you are importing your food product. Simple thing is that there was a time when our prawns were exported. Still they are exported. But there was a problem with prawn quality because of some virus or because of some biological problem in the ponds. And all of a sudden for 1 or 2 years our export was stopped. And industry was put to a heavy loss. So quality of the food product which is actually exported, and nowadays you look for eco mark right from your supplier, right from your growing product, how you grow the product, how you grow the agriculture, what agricultural practices are being followed, right from that stage to how you pack it and how you sell it. So entire supply and demand, supply and production chain is actually valued for eco mark or for green processes. Now Lakshmi Narayan Institute Innovation, it was LIT earlier, when I was graduated, it was Lakshmi Narayan Institute of Technology. It is now Lakshmi Narayan Innovation Technological Institute, University. And food technology has been a very traditional department in LIT and now in LITU also. It's a very old department and we had many stalwart professors in this department. Still we have many good professors. And LITU, like CFTRI, like ICT, and like many other institutions, we have all the expertise and capabilities and analytical facilities to standardize all the processes, right from your agro production, agro processing, waste processing, food quality assurance and quality, what QA/QC you say, quality control. And we can even develop a process if you have some idea of getting a new product. We can develop even the process and technology for that. So LITU has all the capabilities and it is being in Nagpur. And of course we have tie-up with CFTRI or all institutions like that. So being in Vidarbha, being in Nagpur, you should contact us, you should take the advantage of the expertise and all the analytical facilities available here. What I can say that LITU with its expertise and expert faculty, we can help you, assist you from A to Z of the food industry, except marketing obviously, that is not our forte. We are a technological university. But most of the things we can handle at LIT and we can develop good processes and we can give technology packages also. So I request you all to please contact us. Feel free to contact anytime on any issue related to food industry and all allied problems and issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Saab, to give us the insights. Sir, we in industry, in food processing industry particularly, when we talk about quality, we go through steps like QC, that is quality control. The raw materials that comes in, that has to go through the QC, so that QC approves the material to go for production. During production, we need IPQC, that is in process quality control. That's an internal requirement. Then you require QA, that is quality assurance. Sir, nowadays pharmaceuticals, previously the session was on pharma. The pharmaceuticals, the active pharma ingredients, the nutraceuticals, the functional foods, the future foods, now until and unless QA approves the lot, it cannot be taken up for further processing. The quality assurance also gets limited to the food industry itself. Apart from this, what we require regularly is the regulatory requirements and external certification. While I am sure LIT is going to be a central hub for producing quality industry-ready manpower to be employed in food processing industries to handle quality control, IPQC, that is in-process quality control, quality assurance. I am sure LIT is planning we foresee LIT University as a major role for food safety, food consistency, food compliance, and compliance with regulatory standards, and external certificates. Sir, many times we get held up in exports and all that because of external certification. Sir, now that you are a public university, rather we are a public university, I would request you to help industry issue those certificates, QA certificates, regulatory aspects, and external certifications, so that our exports, our internal consumptions to more stringent organizations like defense and all that becomes much easier. Sir, one more thing I would like to take liberty to express. Sir, in LIT University, I'm sure HODs and food technology professionals and professors are here. The well-equipped laboratories for physico-chemical analysis, instrumentation analysis, and the 7-step microbial analysis are well in place in LIT University, and I request the industry fraternity to please utilize these services at very minimum cost to proceed further on this. Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you on this. Now coming back, industry तो बन जाती है, but challenges बहुत आते हैं. There is a struggling family here. I'm sorry for using the word struggling. Last 5 to 10 years, Rohit Iron and Steel Company, Mr. Rohit Agarwal is also here. Mrs. Sumati Agarwal. Mrs. Sumati Agarwal is the founder director of Sun God Ag Farm. Sun God Ag Farm is basically a agro input and agro processing company. Mrs. Sumati Agarwal, who is the speaker today, she is a MBA graduate from Chennai, and she is going to speak us on the agro processing industry. Sun God Ag Farm is basically located in an island of about 500 acres where river Kannan and Nag Nadi, they are forming a island. In that island, Sun God Ag Farm is located with a lot of agro processing and things like that. I request Sumati Madam, please take on the stage. Sumati Madam, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank Advantage Vidarbh and Mr. Kapil Sahu for giving me this opportunity to share my experience about the farm that we have. So I'll introduce myself. I am Mrs. Sumati Agarwal, CEO and co-founder of Sun God Ag Farm. We founded this company in 2015 along with my husband, Mr. Rohit Agarwal, under the able guidance of my late father-in-law, Mr. Satyanarayan Ji Agarwal. We first had a small farm in Butibori where we started doing some vegetables, and as and when we shared those vegetables with our friends, we had very tremendous reviews about it. They said the quality that we are eating is nothing that close to what we get in and around. So that really inspired us to take this further, and that is how we acquired a land somewhere roughly 500 acres. It is near Moda in Chijghat area. It is an island wherein from 3 sides we have river Kanhan irrigating us all the time, and on the one side we have river Nag river. So there, from the past 8 years, we are doing a lot of experiments. We are trying to set up pilot plants whereas we keep Vidarbh farmers in our mind all the time. As we all know that the conditions here are not very appropriate, as in for agriculture, the climate is harsh, the water table is not so recharged. So we are trying to develop certain kind of कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें जो स्टर्डी रहें और आगे हमको प्रॉब्लम ना दे व्हेन इट कम्स टू वाटर. सो उस चीज़ को ध्यान में रखते हुए हमने बहुत सारी चीज़ें करी हैं. हमने चालू किया है वहाँ पे सबसे पहले काउज़ लाना, क्योंकि हमको नेचुरल फार्मिंग और ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग करना था. तो सबसे पहले काऊ सबसे बड़ी उस नेचुरल फार्मिंग की इनपुट रहती हैं, जिसमें हमको वी आर यूजिंग द यूरिन, वी आर यूजिंग द काउ डंग, एंड देयर वी आर डूइंग लॉट ऑफ एरोमेटिक ऑयल्स ऑल्सो. आपको एरोमेटिक ऑयल का आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू अ लिटिल. वी आर डूइंग लॉट ऑफ खस ऑयल, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड वेटीवर ऑयल. वेटीवर की रूट्स रहती हैं जिससे हम ऑयल निकालते हैं, असेंशियल ऑयल, वेटीवर ऑयल. Vetiver oil has lot of calming effects, it has lot of de-stressing effects. And then uski grass se we have come up with a technology whereas then we are making disposable plates. Disposable plates हैं जो completely biodegradable in nature हैं. So as we all know कि plastic plates मिलती हैं market में, लेकिन plastic plates मिलना बंद हो गई है because of the harmful effects of plastic. So it's a plastic free one time use alternative to the plastic substitutes that we get. So I'm not carrying the samples here. हमारी ग्रास से हमने प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट लगाया है जिसमें हमारी ग्रास से और ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल मिक्स करके वी हैव कम अप विद अ 7-inch प्लेट, 10-inch प्लेट्स एंड वॉट एवर आपको बनाना है. सो दैट्स अ कम्प्लीटली बायोडिग्रेडेबल वर्जन ऑफ अ डिस्पोजेबल प्लेट. एंड आप वो प्लेट को सॉइल में डाल दीजिए एंड इन 40 days इट विल टर्न इनटू अ मैन्योर. Yeah, if you don't, if yeah, ये हमारी प्लेट का सैम्पल है. So this is one of the example of our agro processing that we are doing, and we are doing this with CSIR of India. So sir, आप लोग टेक्नोलॉजी पार्टनर्स हैं हमारे. Yes. So and another thing that we are testing at Sun God Ag Farm is vegan leather. ये लेदर हम प्लांट बेस्ड लेदर भी बोलते हैं इसे. So it is again a very good substitute to animal leather. वो लेदर का भी स्वॉच आपके पास है क्या, जस्ट इन केस? ओके. सो बहुत कुछ एनिमल लेदर के जैसा ही है और इसकी डिमांड वेस्टर्न वर्ल्ड में बहुत ज़्यादा है फॉर एनीथिंग. आप टेपेस्ट्री ले लो, अपॉल्स्ट्री ले लो, कार का सीट कवर्स ले लो, या आपके सोफाज ले लो, या फिर बैग्स एंड वॉट एवर. So Western world are ready to invest also, and they are showing lot of consciousness toward our environment. So that is why this product is getting very popular there. So that is again one unit where we are doing agro processing. ये भी हमारी different varieties of grass से हम बना रहे हैं. We are using napier grass, we are doing vetiver grass to make this leather. This is called vegan leather and plant-based leather as well. अरोमा ऑयल में हम वेटीवर ऑयल बना रहे हैं. हम सिट्रोनेला, आज आई वुड से मैनकाइंड को सबसे ज़्यादा खतरा है तो मच्छरों से. आप कितने लोग अग्री करेंगे? या और नागपुर में मच्छर का मेनांस इतना ज़्यादा है कि हमको कंटिन्यूस कुछ ना कुछ सोचना पड़ता है. हमारे पास जो केमिकल ऑल्टरनेटिव्स हैं दे आर नॉट गुड. जैसे हम हिट्स का स्प्रे भी करते हैं तो हमको ऐसा लगता है कि हम बाहर रूम में रहने चाहिए जितनी जल्दी हम बाहर जा सके. सो आई थिंक अभी अपने सब अवेयर हैं कि सिट्रोनेला इज़ बीइंग वाइडली यूज्ड एज मॉस्किटो रेपेलेंट. सो हम वहाँ पे सिट्रोनेला उगा रहे हैं. हम स्टीम डिस्टिलेशन मेथड से सिट्रोनेला ऑयल एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं एंड उसका जो लेफ़्ट ओवर पाउडर रहता है, लेफ़्ट ओवर लीव्स का जो पाउडर रहता है, उससे हम धूप बत्ती, अगरबत्ती, अगेन एवरीथिंग कैन बी यूज्ड एज अ मॉस्किटो रेपेलेंट, राइट. एंड हम ये सब की अवेयरनेस फैलाने के लिए ताकि विदर्भ के फार्मर भी ये सब चीज़ें अप्लाई कर सके, बिकॉज अगेन जितना वैल्यू ऐड करोगे तभी आपको पैसा मिलेगा. आप एक ट्रेडिशनल खेती करते जाओगे तो वो एक उतना ही होने वाला है. एनीथिंग विच इज़ गुड, व्हाट इज़ गोइंग टू गेट यू मोर रेवेन्यू इज़ वैल्यू एडिशन. सो हमने किसान मेला भी ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं काफ़ी रेगुलर बेसिस में. and we are tying up with lot of FPOs also, FPOs के through farmers, and farmers को हम ये सिखा रहे हैं कि आप ये ऐसा ये उगाइए, और उसके बाद कुछ फार्मर्स अगर इंटरेस्टेड हैं तो आप ये सिट्रोनेला का एक्सट्रैक्शन में भी हम करके दे सकते हैं, बट आप इससे आगे धूप बत्ती, अगरबत्ती ये सब बनाइए. So that is again one very good development that we have. In fact, we are very much interested in Vaigaon Haldi. Now our Vaigaon Haldi and apni Bhivapur chili, they all GI tagged, right? So we are in touch with the FPOs there also. So whatever we can take ahead from Sun God, and how much ever we can help the Vidar farmers, we will be very, very happy to do so. So, and again, our mantra is we have to reuse the past and recycle the present, and that is how we will be able to save the future. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. To help Bidar farmers, madam had requested me to also, brief the future of SunGuard. To help Bidar farmers, particularly we face the biggest challenge now in marketing. So Rohit ji is here, and they are coming up with a concept of, retail marketing in neighborhood called Sun Bazaar. Initially, 2-3 location में शुरू होगा, and finally it will get, spread all over Nagpur. See, today, India, the food and grocery market in India is the 6th biggest in the world. The food and grocery market in India is the 6th biggest in the world. And food, particularly for vegetable production, if you look at the analysis, today in India, approximately 210 million tons of vegetables are produced from approximately 11.5 million hectares. That is on an average of 18 tons per hectare. And we get in SunGuard, we get close to about 20 tons per hectare, which is little above Indian standards. Now coming back to, the future of food processing in India, if you look at the situation, Nagpur is quite ready to take off the nutraceutical segments, the future products, prebiotics, probiotics, functional foods. All these segments are getting geared up, the fermented foods, all these segments are getting geared up for, to showcase the presence in Vidarbha. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Now coming back to the keynote, address by Dr. Sandeep Mudliyarji, the chief scientist from CFTRI. He has been dealing with, he's also from LIT University. Dr. Sandeep had been involved in food technology transfer and technology transfer from CFTRI, and I request him to please lead the program. Please come.
So at the outset, I thank AID, Dr. Sahu, and pranam to all my seniors here. Dr. Vaidya is my guide. So I will tell you the dilemma. Tomorrow I have a detailed lecture. I will give you the relevance, because before that pharma session took, and one of my batchmates, when we are doing in LIT, Dr. Khurana was there. I started my career in a chemical NCL as a student, came to NERI, now I am last 10 years in food technology. I will tell you why it is relevant. First statistics I will give you, the most arable fertile land on the planet is India. First. The total world economy last year is $105 trillion. Okay. India is 4 trillion. India has 17% population. Drugs will come, drugs will go, electronics will, 3 times food, 90-day meal per month is a mandate, must. So today AI will come, so that is the significance of the food industry. And our per capita GDP is lowest in the world. So 4 trillion in 105 trillion. India in 2024 is $4 trillion, which China was there 4 trillion 2006. China, when my son was born, China was 4 trillion. In 1970 and 80, when Asian Games were held in India, India and China had the same per capita GDP. Okay. So the only sector, what they feel we should grow like China, because we have all the problems which China had. You cannot compare with Europe, you cannot compare with US. They did in 17 and 80, we did in 91. So even if you could not be 20 trillion economy, with our pace of growth of 7%, we'll be definitely touch 15 trillion in another 10 to 15 years. I'll give the economic scale, because I am also a faculty for agro business management. Okay. So because tomorrow I will give detailed technology, I will put positioning. I also am examiner of both pharma industry and food industries. Okay. I'm also working for small scale development for rural farmers, small self-help groups, as well as multinationals like Coca-Cola, Cargill. Okay, so tomorrow I will give detail where India should stand, and when you are doing something big, please also understand you should first start to run, first to walk, then you should run. So first we should understand what are the limitations. Dr. Vaidya rightly pointed out, standardization is a key. But tomorrow you cannot build a company like Coca-Cola or Dow Cargill. They are into basically top quality food ingredients or beverages. But what we can do? So we should not sit, what we should walk. So this is the basics it means. So food sector, I will give you about CFTRI. Okay, tomorrow I am a detailed talk. CFTRI was formed in 1950 because of, after the Bengal famine, there was no concept of food processing. Okay, so India was importing food. So luckily after the agriculture revolution, India became self-sufficient in food. Okay. And the first technology which went from CFTRI was the Amul. Today what is Amul? Because India was importing milk and India had lot of buffaloes that time. India didn't have that much of cow population, and buffalo milk is not suitable for kids. So the first process innovation which came in India, which led to the foundation of Amul, was a buffalo milk powder where you remove the excess fat. It was a centrifugation technology. Now today, though Amul doesn't use, so that was the start of CFTRI. The basis of Amul was created at CFTRI. So that is the background. But that was the old laurels of CFTRI. Now coming after 50 years, I should not tell you what we did 50 years ago. So coming to the economics, I'll give you examples. I will, rather than going through the slides, I'll give you one example of a multinational. I will not try to name that. How to process corn. A multinational was exporting corn from India. It is the greatest trader in the market. Now they came up with a plant. How to make corn to liquid glucose. Okay. This technology is innovated by the company. It came in India at a capex of 1400 crores. But we should not compete in that space. It has about 63 patents. Luckily, they took CFTRI as a consultant, and we are only giving consultancy because we examine very critically what is the problem in the process. Otherwise, taking a big project and doing a service job is not good. So we only go there so that you should not do it. Second, I'll give an example of a small company which can beat Nestle. It is a self-help group. You know millet. It is a year of millet. Okay. So if you see the history of millet, the first report of millet was written by a secretary to the Maharaja of Mysore in 1799, 20 years before the Tipu War. Okay. So millet, if you see our stalwart politician, Dr. Devagowda ji, he eats only millets. He is fit. Okay. So there is a small company which is formed, self-help group. Government told we also do a lot of self-help group training, where a cluster of women, a cluster of underdeveloped areas, uneducated people will come to CFTRI. We will teach them, these are our technologies. If you can come as a group, funded by the government, rigorous training, start something very innovative. So this company is known as Gram. You can see on the big basket. Two entrepreneurs from Nagpur has taken that technology. It is run by small women. It is an innovation in millets, processing in millets by classical unit operation technologies. We are removing the anti-nutrition factor of millets. giving the deep science, what is the amino acid profile, what is the protein profile, what is the type of protein in that. And this technology luckily is taken by a small self-help group of women, and now it has hit a turnover of 50 crores. Uneducated women, but women are very good in processing the food. So this is one company which came. Second big, which is the ID Batter, which is a 1,000 crore company. He came to CFTRI. I want ID Batter without preservative. The market where it is going, please don't add any preservative. He says, I will accept a shelf life loss of 30%. So that ID Batter technology was innovated at CFTRI, but with all the science. Please understand, you can also make batter. But all the sensory properties, the texture, we have all the sensory instrument, artificial tongue, artificial nose. So that is tested with deep science. But his condition was, we did a contract R&D for him. He had an idea in Bangalore, there are a lot of batter, nobody will prepare. But I don't want more than 3 days shelf life. It should taste exactly like a fresh batter. It was a contract R&D project given to us. We charge 15 lakh rupees. The entire technology, there is nothing called a technology. They are the same machinery. But which dryer, which crusher, what is the heat generation of the crusher, which nutrition profile will go, which polyphenol will be degraded. That science CFTRI does. That is the second company, small scale company, which came out of CFTRI. Okay, very small. Third which company is the virgin coconut oil. Virgin coconut oil is extremely, there is sufficient scientific evidence to prove that virgin coconut oil, if you give from childhood, okay, it has medium chain fatty acids. Okay. So there is no oil which has higher level of medium chain fatty acids. So in the long term, Alzheimer disease will be prevented. So there was no product in the market. So that technology we have transferred to 70 entrepreneurs. It is also be run by some self-help groups. And what is the process? You may also see some technologies here on the virgin coconut oil from some state. I don't know the state. But we innovated on the process which is low thermal. So all the polyphenols and phytosterols are retained. Okay. So this is the background of CFTRI. So what CFTRI provides you is, we have about 100 technologies for self-help groups, small entrepreneurs, which is free. Dosa batter is a free technology from CFTRI. You have to only take the train ticket and come to CFTRI. Okay. So our board has approved lot of technologies free for small entrepreneurs, but you have to come there. Second, if you are confused what to start, we run every month 2 to 3 courses. Every year 30 to 40 courses. Suppose you want to do on grains, oils, bakery products, fermentation products, coffee products. Better you come for 1 week training. Our charges are only 10,000 rupees. We will be giving you local accommodation, that is 400 rupees. Lot of entrepreneurs gain because they are confused what to do. So you will talk to all the scientists. You can also talk to the entrepreneurs who have taken these technologies. So we will give a holistic view of what, suppose you want detail into baking. We will tell you what is the latest innovation we did with McDonald's. McDonald's project we did, how to make a millet burger. So please understand, millet burger, it is not easy adding millets. You have to condition the millets, remove the anti-nutrition factor. That we charge 15 lakh because it was a big company. But all the nutritional profile, its bioavailability is matched by CFTR. Otherwise, people just millet, and millet you will feel it is indigestion. So I work at the interface of engineering, unit operations and unit processing, because slightly if the mill generates higher heat, there will be vitamin loss. So I look at for complete nutrition loss, vitamin loss. What is the engineering tool? It may be a dryer. It is the last small scale technology which came, which we started by our retired people, is a top quality coffee concentrate. It is by the forward osmosis membrane. Coffee, you know, Coffee concentrates were not available in the market. Either you have to compromise or instant coffee. So that is using a forward osmosis membrane. So I have 5 minutes? No. Okay. So what CFTR gives you is, it is one of the largest R&D lab in the world. It has 17 departments. It has 17 pilot plants. Suppose young people, suppose you have some idea. For young people, we will give 75% off on the pilot plant. Pilot plant charges are very minimum. Maximum it goes from 1,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees per day. So if any entrepreneurs are there who want to do test marketing, want to generate first 10 to 50 kg of products, we have 17 departments. These 17 departments are across verticals of food. Okay. So you can use our pilot plant facilities. Nowhere in the world, any research lab will have 17 departments with 17 pilot plants. Okay. The only challenge is, being government, the system is little bit, that I accept. There are some limitations. So now one startup company you will be knowing, which has got a funding of $100 million, C6 Energy, in the biofuel space. I accidentally met him. They were struggling how to scale up. That scale up was done at CFTR, and the second round of funding came from them. Okay. So they are making high-end plant hormones. The algae for biofuel failed. So they are diverted the algae for high-end plant hormones. Okay. Third, which is recently set at CFTR, is one is the courses you can come. You can use our pilot facility. Third, if you have an innovative idea, very innovative idea where no products are there in the market, what you can do is, we also take you as an incubator. And incubation space is 12,000 rupees per month. You can start your company. Okay. Now the biggest polylactic acid company, biodegradable polymer, with an investment of 32 crore, he is our alumni. Okay. So he is a PhD student from CFTR. He incubated because of the ban on plastics. There was a lot of demand of biodegradable packaging. So it is an ideal combination of lactic acid, starch. I don't know much details about that. So third is, if you have a very innovative idea, you can come as an incubator. Fourth last is, recently millet is coming as a superfood. Okay. What is a superfood? What is the idea? I'll tell you. I have crossed 50. So when I went to CFTR, I had a lot of health issues. Okay. So I almost went to operation theatre 3 times, but I came out. So doctor was asking me what I ate. So Mysore is also the yoga capital of the world. So after going from hot climate to cold climate, you generally meet people. So what I found that till 50, you can maintain through food. 70% of the Indian population you can maintain by giving food supplement occasional. He can avoid major any problem of liver, heart, because I rushed to all the doctors. Okay. Then I thought I was a chemical engineer, but I thought I have to learn a lot of science. What I think is, there is a lot of scientific insight in food. Okay. Like Dr. Vaidya told, the standardization, the quality. Okay. So what CFTR has set up now is, till 50, there are ample scope for conventional. Sorry, I will finish one more thing. Millet is coming as a superfood, and our hero is our ex-Prime Minister and Chief Minister of Karnataka, Dr. Honorable Devagowda ji. He is extremely food. He eats ragi mudde. Okay. So the first startup, this women have taken ragi. They have created a winning food. And I'll tell you, without naming the brand, initial studies, we are doing also the biochemical analysis with medical college. Okay. So we are doing all the biochemical tests, preclinical trials with the medical college. Okay. We are also giving some special food to malnourished children with JSW Foundation. JSW, which is coming here with that. So we have sufficiently proved that if you take food, proper, nutritionally, clinically validated, standardized food, it can at least be an alternative for your maintaining your lifestyle diseases. Okay. One example I'll give you. After 2000 COVID, Food Ministry has approved 50 herbs to blend in food. So Ayurvedic company came to us. And which is this Ayurvedic company? Our Honorable PM mentioned about this company because one Kenyan Prime Minister has come. His daughter was having huge eye problem. So he told to look at a very famous eye-based Ayurvedic company in Kerala. So they looked at the opportunity. 50 herbs are approved in food. Can we make standardized food products? So there in allopathy, there is no, if you eat paracetamol, you will get liver inflammation. I also have liver problem. So in allopathy, so luckily I got one colleague who has come with liver expertise with a Nobel laureate. So this company, we made a formulation from 3 herbs. Validated clinically, please understand, to validate as a nutraceutical, you require clinical studies. Not clinical, preclinical studies for nutraceuticals. So that was validated in the animal model. We gave rat an injection where the liver will get inflamed, and we have to adhere to the entire nutraceutical guidelines of food ministry. So in food ministry, if you want, but what is the advantage? Spirulina is a nutraceutical. So if you want to sell into high-end nutraceutical space, you have to do the nutraceutical guidelines. You have to remove it from all the unwanted pesticides, heavy metals. If you want to put claim on the label, this is a liver support, then you have to go for preclinical, not preclinical, some preclinical investigations in an animal model, or at least in a cell line model. Cell line is you take human cells outside, you dose that food. So we have dosed this Ayurvedic formulation. Now coming to the basic food. These are all selling price 2,000, 5,000 rupees a kg. These are premium markets. But in India, affordability is there. This is the market I told you when India will cross 2030, when India will be a $7 trillion economy. But today, total Indian, what is the market? Can anybody tell? What is the contribution of food industry to the GDP of India? Any guess? Huh? Agriculture, I am talking of food processing. Huh. Food processing contributes to close to 7 to 9% of GDP. Food processing. Huh? And processed food contribute to 25% of exports. Exports in India. Okay. So, if you see conventional market of food processing, you have to serve 90 meals a day. I am not talking about the nutraceutical market. What is advantage in food processing which I don't see in the, one is the demand. First, continuous demand. Second is any food product. I was a student of chemical engineering. Now I have forgotten most of the chemical engineering. I am more of a science person. I am also examined what last pharma experts told, the Dolo plant at Bangalore. I was the examiner for that as a part. Now, Dolo capsule is available at 70 paisa. Okay. So, what is beauty is, per kg product, if you see classical chemical industry, food industry, even Haldiram's snacks, sweets will sell at 500 rupees a kg. That's why if you can sell anything at 300 to 500 rupees a kg, a small scale entrepreneur, a self-help group, a farmer producer organization, it is economically viable. There is no industry, and quality wise you can do a roadside pani puri. Quality wise also based on your strength, your problem, you can sell from home. Homemade quality is different. If you sell in Coca-Cola, quality is different. Now paper boat has come near Mysore, paper boat quality is different. So based on your needs, there is huge demand. You have to serve daily 3 to 5 meals. You can have local, small scale, micro scale, medium scale, unlike a pharma industry where it has to be all and one quality. And please understand, Haldiram products are selling at 700 to 800 rupees a kg. Please understand. Okay. And I was talking of a company which has made corn to liquid glucose with very high-end technology. the price of liquid glucose which goes into Cadbury is 75 rupees a kg. So tomorrow if an investment comes in Vidarbha by Indian companies, we will compete to make a food ingredient at 75 rupees a kg, it is not economically viable. Why? People are liquid glucose is only because of the sensory. In Cadbury you cannot add sugar. Okay. So I am giving you small dosa. What rate you are getting dosa? 100 rupees. What is the biggest chemical industry product in the market today? Petroleum fuel. 100 rupees is the landed cost of petroleum fuel. 120 rupees is the jet fuel cost. You are telling it is very costly. Only food industry gives you a scale. I'll tell you, spirulina, I have sold close to 60 technologies. You know what is the price? Can you judge? There is one doctor, we started this. He's an Ayurvedic doctor. He's selling at 6,000 rupees a kg because one capsule why you buy, it is 200 rupees for 60 grams. So my take home point is, food industry area wise, region wise, even you standardize, don't standardize, give the taste, but bring little standardization. That's why if you see Zepto, I don't know, Zepto has started a new model in Bangalore. What Vaidya sir was telling, India doesn't, the local market is not still good for processed foods. You will never use a processed batter, a processed tomato recipe. Okay. Unless climate change cycles will come, which will force you to store packaged products. Okay. So I will end with two innovations which is coming. Two from giants. One I told you, a small industry I'll tell you. The innovation is a small entrepreneur. He came, can I make an ice cream omega-3 rich? And the fat will be virgin coconut oil. He has made 10 products. All analyzed by CFTR. When CFTR gives vitamins. So now we are developing a special project for them because the margin is 200 rupees to 2000 rupees. But if Vidarbha wants some specialized services where you feel export oriented, this is not Indian oriented. Now coming to my last point, these are all export. What you can do, I will end up with the Zepto model. What Zepto told is people don't believe in processed food. That is partially correct because ICMR guidelines have come now. Don't eat any processed food. So processed food has made a temporary setback to food processing. People feel unavoidable food will be processed food. So that's why I am also consulting all the beverages company. People feel now even the big beverage company, they are launching fruity, a coconut drink. Even big, I don't know how to name them. We are consulting both. Why? Because people felt that after the ICMR guidelines, processed food is not good for health. You try to avoid. Okay. So evening snacks you will eat, processed food you will not eat. So this is innovated in a model which one company will be coming. What they told is cloud kitchen models have come. What is cloud kitchen? It will be fully AI ML enabled quality analysis. Suppose I want to book on Zomato or Swiggy. Suppose I know there is a cloud kitchen in Bangalore, 50 cloud kitchens have started. They will assure you this is the quality of oil use, this is the video camera, this is the vessel, this is the cleaning schedule of the vessel, the food, this is the cook, this is the hygiene practice used, the delivery lunch which will come will be hiding. The cloud kitchen model is innovated by Zepto now. Now they have not launched, it will be coming in another 6 months. Already huge fundraise is there. I was with Zepto. I met the Zepto head. It is coming in 6 months. Why? Because local market, a population of Bangalore, everybody not bringing their own dabbas. This is coming now. Now they will be launching very quick snacks. Okay. So what I suggest you is, in food, you can have 100 varieties of oil, 100 varieties of oil, 100 varieties of snack. If you can manage taste, quality, supply chain and marketing. And we also have at CFTRI for small and micro entrepreneurs, Food Ministry has launched a scheme known as Prime Minister's Scheme for Micro and Small Enterprises, where in each district, to the local produce of the district, you will set up a processing facility of 1 ton, minimum 1 ton. So I think Nagpur, I don't know whether it is set or not. So processing machinery will be set in each district. So it is a 600 crore scheme. Each district will have a central processing cluster. It will be housed in any government technical institute. I think LIT can house it if it is not there. So we started, Mysore district is famous for banana and coffee. So we have unique varieties of banana known as Nanjadu banana, which is very good in beta carotene. If you eat beta carotene, your eyesight will be good. Okay, eyesight will be good. I'll give an example. If you go to one doctor, Dr. Oak here, if you already have cataract twice, he will give you a food supplement. If you have twice cataract, that is nothing but a carotenoid supplement. It is developed at CFTR. It was recently approved by FSSAI as a supplement. If you have done already 2 cataract surgeries, how we will go there? Okay. So under PMFME scheme, suppose you are trying some products. You don't have capex, you cannot go run after licenses. Okay. You can use this central processing capacity of 1 ton. Suppose you want to take banana or coffee. You can come to CFTR, use it on rental model. Rental will be 1,000 to 2,000 rupees per day. Develop your own, use our pilot plants. Lastly, Government of Karnataka, being the year of millets, the central government with support of the state government has created 8 processing lines for all millets, major and minor millet at CFTRI, where it will be given first to farmers, second to micro entrepreneurs, for producing 1 ton per hour finished packaged millet products. It is a central facility with the honorable support of Modi ji. He told millet will not be exported unless you create a processing facility. We created at CFTRI. Unfortunately, because of government procedures, it is inaugurated last month. We will give you rental models, but first farmers, self-help groups, women, small scale, medium scale. We are not offering it to big companies. Okay? Big companies. Already 4 products, you can note the products. Dr. Friday, he is a doctor. He has launched 4 products. One is a liver support millet. Okay. So these are some facilities from CFTRI. And the field is huge. I am only into the field for last 10 years. But what I felt is, I saw a lot of entrepreneurs struggling and making profits. There is no competition like the rates have fallen. People are ready to give you, even for a good sweet, 500 rupees a kg. This is not possible in normal chemical industry. Then regulation problem. You can start in home. There are some entrepreneurs who have started in their 1 BHK hostel. Women entrepreneurs who have started. Because government gives you, you have to get license under the home category. But if you, but you can put the CFTR logo. What we assure is, while heating all our unit operations, you will heat, you will bake, you will cook. So for McDonald's, we have assured that the millet which is added, the anti-nutrition factor is removed, it is bioavailable, that much unit operation we have given to McDonald's. We charge 15 lakh rupees, but we don't charge that much. And our technology transfer fee is, quickly I will go through this. I just go through this. We also provide, if your food industry is not working, there is a problem. So these are some of our ready-made technology which we give from 20,000 to 2 lakh rupees. With full training, support, validation. Okay. These are some areas which give you technologies. This is a immune boosting bread. It will be I have time 5 minutes. Okay. You want me to continue 5 minutes? Okay. Okay. Tomorrow I have a detailed talk. So these are ready-made products. You don't have to put your brain. This is a immune boosting bread. So in immune, there are some markers in the blood. So we check that markers in the blood, in the mouse. Because in India doing human clinical trials is a problem. Okay. Because when you sell this product as per FSA, there are norms. Okay. There are some unique products. And please understand, this is not made fully analyzed for all the protein, amino acid sequence. This is carbonated beverages because this was developed when Modi ji told ki why people are drinking only, you should have fruit-based carbonation juices. So this is a banana pseudo-stem juice for kidney patients. A lot of doctors have taken. Okay. Now we also developed a technology for preserving sugarcane juice. This was a great challenge. These are our machineries. If you want to make, okay. This is the Shishu Poshan is a winning food started by uneducated village woman, okay, from millets. This is taken by a big basket for convenience food, okay. I forgot to tell you, one area which is coming, which Tata has entered, is organic, clean labeled fruits. What is the idea is, whatever foods you are consuming raw, fresh, the pesticide which goes into your body is 90% less. So big brands are entering because if you are taking from Tata, okay, you are assured that the rice which you are eating or the grain which you are eating, 90% pesticide report. What I understood, sir, I had two discussions. What they told, final organic is by small brands. So big brands are entering. The idea is pesticide will come because of water or because of air. So if big brands are certifying you the rice which you take from Big Basket or Reliance is 90% less pesticide, you will buy it. Okay, so now it is launched in Mysore. The first pilot, Big Basket, is a 8,000 crore group. So now in 4 months it has touched a turnover of 200 crores. Because there is a huge population in Bangalore which wants certified organic food. Because in India getting cook is easy. So this is organic, clean labeled food. So we are developing clean fumigants. One is essential oil as a fumigant. One is ozone as a fumigant. Because they cannot even wash their floor with phenyl. Okay. This is a new technology developed for turmeric. It retains very high value of curcumin. Okay. So if you want a processing technology for turmeric, which retains very high curcumin, processing time is reduced by almost 1/4. This is a technique from CFTRI. This is the herbal formulation we use for COVID. Okay. One is a probiotic beverage. One opportunity for Vidarbha is now there is sufficient scientific evidence to prove that all the disease will start from the gut. Gut has millions of bacteria. So what will manifest after 10 years will be signaled by the gut bacteria. So if you can control the gut bacteria, so we had one project from, only one product in the market from Japan. It was known as Yakult. But that is not suitable for Indian population. Why? Because we are eating various rices. So CFTA is actively working on prebiotics and probiotics. We have two brands, milk brands in Karnataka. One is Nandini brand. One more brand is there in Tamil Nadu. Both have launched probiotic curd. So Vidarbha, I see all the big food players are milk industries. So they can launch probiotic curd, probiotic juices. It is nothing but in the existing, we cultivate, fermentative cultivate 2 bacteria. Okay? As per FSSA, we just teach them the cultivation process, added that we give the technology from probiotic. This is because I am a pure veg, so this is my technology from our technology from the fish group. Gelatin, which can go in various confectionery products. So natural form of gelatin. This is a superfood. Luckily, this was approved by US FDA in 2018. So there was no demand till 18. After 18, the demand came. It is good for diabetes. Okay. So this 4 PM bar is a technology from CFTRI for as a substitute for big brands. There is one ad na hungry hai kya? What is that? Sticker. So it is not nutritional because spirulina has all the amino acids. Please understand, when you are taking protein, what is the type of amino acid is present. Okay. So this is one is for 80 rupees. It is alternative to evening snacks. Okay. This was approved for immunity boosting during COVID. Okay. So there are about 100 entrepreneurs on spirulina chikki. Okay. But it is spirulina for immune boosting. It is approved by Ministry of Ayush. Now, this is health and wellness product. People who are above 50, like me, I will suffer some problems. So these are purely health and wellness products, very premium, xylo-oligosaccharides, fructo-oligosaccharides. Okay, there is only one brand. Fructo-oligosaccharide is a child supplement. I don't want to name the brand. It is only omega-3 fatty acids, and fructo-oligosaccharide is very good for children. There is only one brand in India that is adding fructo-oligosaccharides, Abbott. Okay. So these are very special biscuits, 0 calorie. But this is, I feel, above 50 years. Till 50 years, if you do the right things, you can maintain with plus minus. Okay. This is the famous virgin coconut oil with all retention of polystyrol, polyphenols. Now I am coming to, this is project we started last week. If you see highest protein score, 91 is milk, close to 90 is makhana. Okay. So now they are telling the biggest brand which can come from India, which is unique, is makhana, because it has a bland taste. It can be blended everywhere, unlike spirulina. Okay. So this was a tweet by founder of Zeroda. He is eating this makhana and his brother suffered a heart attack. So he is thinking he is regular eater of makhana. Okay. So he told this can easily become a 1 billion brand. So now government in the last budget has announced a formation of NIFTEM, Food Institute on makhana. So I myself was a part of a project. These were the products in the market. These products we developed, but this is all analyzed for amino acids. You please understand here. While heating, whether the amino acid breaks or not. So these products we are developed in makhana, but we are not yet full-fledged in makhana. But if anybody but the only problem with makhana is raw material cost is 600 rupees a kg. So now we are trying to work. Makhana grows like algae in deep ponds. So you grow in shallow waters, take it, sun dry it, break it, timber it, and now one popcorn is 200 rupees. Okay. So this is the millet center we opened. This is gluten-free foods, if anybody is interested. This is our very standard testing lab. If you want to export food, test with us. You are free from all any export food, they come to CFT, right? Now I'll just, these are all the products which are available in the market. One last. These are all the services which you offer. Pilot plant services, free services, training. This is the millet line for production of millets. You don't have to set your facility. You can come to CFT, right? These are all the millet lines. This is the banana testing line. And this is the startup. If any youngsters want to do special nutraceuticals like spirulina, you can come to CFT with your idea. We will only charge 12,000 rupees. We will give you a space, free advice, free mentoring, 75% discount on scale up. So thank you very much. These are our clients. I am sorry I have exceeded the time. Okay. Tomorrow I will be presenting detail on CFTRI. Okay. And we are pure government. We neither will charge 1 rupee extra, 1 rupee more, like private consultants. Tomorrow I have a detailed talk at Vidarbha Industrial Center. And if good technology available to our labs, Madam mentioned, that is the director from NIST is nominated from CFTRI. She has taken a technology from our sister lab. So Dr. Anant Ramakrishna is nominated from CFTRI as a director of NIST. So you have taken the technology from NIST. Okay. And Dr. Vaidya is from NERI. So CSR is there to help all the entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Sir, thank you very much. There is a little bit, shortage on timing. The rest of the things we will definitely cover tomorrow in the BIA program. BIA in Vidarbha Industries Association, we have got a food processing program tomorrow. So now coming back, BIA is in civil lines, Sadar. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock in the morning, sharp will start this program. Whatever is left over will be continued tomorrow at VIA, Vidarbha Industries Agro Association. Okay. Coming back, let us distribute the mementos to the speakers. Mr. Rohit Ji Agrawal, Mr. Rohit Agrawal, I request you to please come and give the mementos to Dr. Atul Vaidya. Okay, now he is coming. Sir, for a minute. I request Dr. Garve Madam to please come and give the memento to Mrs. Sumati Agrawal. Mr. Rohit Agrawal sir, please come and give the mementos to Dr. Atul Vaidya, Vice Chancellor, Elite University. Dr. Bijay Karad Bhajne, please. Dr. Bijay Karad Bhajne, please come and. Okay, I request Dr. Bijay Karad Bhajne or Dr. Sneha Karad Bhajne. Okay, I request Garve Madam to please give the memento to Dr. Sandeep Mudliar ji. Madam, one more request to you. I request Madam, Dr. Garve Madam to please give the mementos to Babuji Mr. Om Jajodia Sahab. And I'll have the privilege to get the, memento from Babuji's. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, AID. Thank you, Agrovision. Thank you, organizers, for this beautiful program. We have little, shortage of time. Thank you very much. Thank you. The program is over now. Thank you.